Housewives of Atlanta takeover at The Real, and we've had co-hosts all week from the hit Bravo show, and today we're welcoming Miss Phaedra Parks. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Of course.
Phaedra, you have two very handsome sons.
I do.
Aiden, you have an Aiden like me.
That's right.
And Dylan, they are so cute.
Oh my God.
Right? They're beautiful.
So
Thank
beautiful.
you. And they're really smart little boys.
Aww. Well, Halloween's around the corner. Do you have their costumes picked out yet?
Well, you know, last year my Mr. President, which is the baby, he had a Halloween meltdown.
Okay.
So this year he said he's gone as a plant.
He wants to be a
He
plant?
says, I just want to be a plant. No one will have my costume if I'm a plant. So,
How old is he?
3.
And at 3, he's
Already
saying, you know what he wants to be?
Oh,
That
yeah.
is so
Really?
cute.
That's good.
That's the most original idea I've
I love
ever.
that he wants to be a plant, though. That's so cute.
That is great. Now, Phaedra, you're in the process of finalizing your divorce. Are you ready for a new relationship?
Well, you know, I'm not man crazy, but, you know, and anyone that knows me and watches our show knows I have several jobs.
Yes. Yes.
You know, so.
Yes.
But what's most important is being a great mother, and I know that whoever dates me has to date my 2 sons as well.
Yeah.
So I just got to make sure, you know, I'm not opposed to dating, but I want to make sure it's the right man, a God-fearing man, someone that will love them
That's
as
right.
much as me. So I'm going to take my time.
Yes.
That's good.
Okay, Phaedra, so we all know from the show that you are also a mortician.
Yes.
Girl, I
Are my
think that is
hands
the
cold?
coolest thing ever. It's fascinating. I
really
have so
is.
many questions.
Go ahead, girl.
Okay, so I asked you about this one time, Adrian. I heard that there are people who like to, I don't know what's it called, like taxidermy humans and put them in the house.
Oh, my
Is that-
goodness.
You know about this?
Is that legal?
Did you do it?
Well, I think you mean like people that want to be embalmed and like positioned standing up
That
on
word.
a motorcycle and
Yes,
doing
yes.
very odd
This
things.
is very popular.
Like that.
Yeah.
This is very
Like
popular
that.
with my people in Puerto Rico. I'm just saying, like, this is a big thing over there. Like, they do people standing in the corners on motorcycles.
Yes, on motorcycles.
Yeah, in the corner of
Tell
a ring.
us about this. Wait, so how?
That's a
Well,
funeral.
now, I
Oh.
don't do that kind of wild stuff. No.
Okay.
I like to keep it simple, but I you know, to me, funerals that's the final party.
Okay.
You know, it's homegoing celebration. So
Yeah.
I like to make people look good, like give you a nice beat, some beautiful
Wait, so wait.
nails, some
Wait a
lashes.
second. You do the makeup?
Oh, most
So I didn't know if you were just like
Oh,
embalming,
wow.
but you actually do the beauty.
I can do it all.
Wow.
I
You do
do
lashes.
Embalming, lashes, nails, makeup, dressing. Yeah.
Wait, can I go to you when?
Sure, of course.
Oh my God, I want.
Guys,
my
that's
nails
so
done.
morbid and
Get you
weird.
together,
Okay,
Jenny.
wait, I don't know about you, but I want to look fly when I get
I know that's
nails.
right.
Oh, no,
I want to
yes.
know, I have a question. I want to know, what is the weirdest thing that has happened being a mortician that you've seen?
Well, you know, it's never any. I mean, everybody's quiet. You know.
It's a dead business.
Exactly. Nobody, you know, there's no complaints, but I don't, you know, it's so peaceful. I don't think it because I love it so much, it's never weird to me. You know,
Yeah.
people are
Okay.
like, oh, did someone sit up? I'm like, only if you
Drop
them
them
up too
up.
much, you know.
Right.
You know, so if you're doing what you're supposed to do and everything's right, you know, you might get someone past a little gas. But
That's okay. I've heard about
wait,
that.
That would scare the bejesus out of me.
Dead people can fart.
Yes, I went to a funeral. Yes.
No.
And
Wait,
they
what do you
pass
mean?
gas in the casket?
in a casket.
No, passing gas.
Well, yeah, there people.
What does it sound like?
Like a fart, girl. Like their body is still doing some things. There was some air left in there.
Yeah, you have a final, you know, release of
Final release
everything.
of toxins.
I guess if you're
Everything.
about to go, you just let it
Go. I have a question. What have you learned about living, being around the dead?
Well, I think you realize when you see people come in there from all walks of life,
Yeah.
young, old, rich, poor, you know, you realize how important every day is because
Yeah.
you don't know when you're going to
Yeah.
take your last breath. You know, so you got to make sure
I
you're
love that.
treating people right. And you eulogize yourself every day by your actions and your words.
Ooh,
you know,
amen to
you
that.
eulogize yourself right now by what you do.
Wow.
And with that, we've got to get into the moment. Are you ready for some girl chat?
I'm ready.
Okay.
right, now Justin Timberlake made headlines after taking a selfie in his Tennessee voting booth. Now, apparently, taking photos inside polling places is prohibited in that state and is punishable by up to 30 days in jail and a $50 fine. Now, what Justin did clearly was not breaking the law because the Shelby County DA assured the public that this was just a big misunderstanding. You know, don't go cry a river.
That was good, Lonnie.
And Timberlake isn't in any real trouble, but it brings up the bigger issue that, you know, people are taking selfies everywhere. And there are definitely places where it's inappropriate, you know?
Funerals.
I've seen one.
I've seen that.
Yeah.
I even saw somebody put the Snapchat filter crown on somebody in a casket. Like this. Like two of them with... You guys never saw that?
No.
Not the crown. Girl, you know how now the crown is double, so it's just not you, but you and your girl could both be flower children?
Right.
So they did a selfie, which then became a Ussie with the person in the casket, and they put the flower crown, and it made,
Were they smiling in the selfie?
Well, they were.
Obviously.
The deceased
The
was
other
not.
person was,
That's crazy.
you know,
That
like
is
that.
insane.
They was glowing, though. You know how that one does you right, so.
You know, though, I feel Justin, because I
Good
get
filter.
it. I get in the moment, and I love capturing moments. I would be that girl who would get in trouble probably for taking a selfie because I
At
don't
a
know. like-
funeral?
No, like Justin in a voting booth for sure. Like, okay, you remember when we went to the White House, you guys?
Yes.
And they told us not to take pictures.
Yes.
Did you break that rule?
Yes.
Girl,
Yes.
I might
did.
have back at the White House. I was
Arrest this
capturing that
woman.
moment. And they were telling us, like, put the cameras away. And
Yeah,
you
now
were-
they're really not going to invite you back because you just said on national television that you don't follow rules.
Guys, it was a small one. I didn't post it, but I just got a little one for me like this. That was it. I have to capture the moment. You guys aren't like that, though?
I don't like when people take selfies in the bathroom. I mean, I don't like that.
I know.
Wait.
But
Even when the
sometimes the
lighting's
lighting,
really nice.
Yes.
No, but you just
Tell
can't
them,
see
Adrian.
the toilet.
Yeah, that's what I
you
mean. Yeah.
That's gross.
Sometimes the vanity lighting, I mean, that's really pretty.
Yeah.
What
But I
if
don't
you
wanna
see the
toilet.
stall?
No. I don't like nothing
No.
with the waist.
know.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
like that.
Where's the worst place you've ever taken a selfie, Tamara?
On the toilet.
Oh, Tamara!
I really hate it when people take selfies in the bathroom. I just take them on the toilet.
I know, I learned from experience. I actually had Aiden on my lap. You know when you have kids, they don't give you a break.
They don't.
But he looked really, really cute, so he was sitting on my lap, and I was like, oh, let me take a selfie. But I don't do it anymore.
So you had your phone in the toilet?
Yes, doesn't everybody?
Yeah.
Oh, I've been scrolling through Instagram.
Yep.
It's like the new newspaper.
I know, you're not supposed to. That's what they say.
Why?
Because lots of germs
Germs?
can get on the
Of course.
phone.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys in
Or
the
it can
Anybody
drop in
else?
the toilet.
No, it's
What
the
you
truth.
Just, what
Yeah.
you just said, though, Adrian, that it's like the new newspaper.
Yeah.
Anybody else, when they go to the toilet but they forget their phone somewhere, as soon as you sit down, you're like, that face right there, what you just did.
Yes.
You literally go, damn. And you think about how much you want to hurry because you wish you had your phone because otherwise you'd be like, yeah.
100%. You don't take your phone with you to the bathroom?
I try not to.
No.
I want to have I think people have went selfie crazy.
That
and
is
people are not just being able to enjoy living.
Right.
You know,
That
because
is
you're
true.
always so concerned about social media. Like,
Yeah.
did y'all see DJ Khaled in the
Oh,
delivery room?
yes!
Oh,
yes.
my God. I heard about it, but I didn't get to watch it.
He, go
Like,
ahead.
it was really, it was, I guess, I don't know, sweet, but he was taking selfies and
In the delivery
Snapchatting
room
the
while
whole
she
time.
was- yeah.
Legs
Oh,
spread,
no.
having a baby. I'm like,
No.
ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Wait, like, you
He
could
was-
hear,
he was
like, 1, 2,
Snapchatting.
3, like,
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was
No, her
Snapchatting.
leg was spread eagle up in
Yeah.
the air, and he
Ooh.
going, and another one. That's what he...
you got mad jokes today.
That's really good, Lonnie. I think you're 3 for 3. That's amazing. Oh my God.
Oh my God. Well, okay. A place that you'll see a lot of inappropriate selfies is on dating apps.
Really?
Yes, because one dating app, Hinge, has a new feature that people are talking about. The app changed some stuff around recently, and now preferences allow you to filter out race as a factor in finding your future mate.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, this is a little crazy. If you're that firm on races that you want or don't want, you can even click a box that says it's a deal breaker based on their race.
Okay.
I know, right. So I know it's good to know what you're looking for when it comes to dating. Some people know exactly what they're looking for. But if you narrow your field, especially with race, couldn't it be possible that you could be missing out on the soulmate of your life?
For sure. Agree.
Right?
Lonnie.
What?
Your face.
What?
What are you thinking?
No, I'm just thinking about the other person. I'm not thinking about the person that's looking. I'm thinking about the person, not the person that's searching. I'm thinking about the person that's looking, like the recipient.
Yeah, the
You
person
know?
that's getting hacked out.
Right. It's
Yeah.
like, I don't know, in a way, because I am single, if I go on a dating app, I would like to know if you don't want to date a sister or if you don't want to date somebody, because then that way you ain't wasting my time and I ain't got to worry about it.
You gotta speak on
You
it.
see what I'm saying?
Or have you ever met somebody that you like, I'm looking for a brother?
Right. You
And
know?
then you can specify that if
Yeah.
that's really what you're looking for.
Or if you ain't looking for a plus-size woman, or if you ain't looking for a thin man, or I ain't looking for a broke man, so let's put that in the app.
Okay, that's a good point. That's a good point.
You know?
The only thing is, though, don't you think, though, that when you rule out an entire race, you're basing it off of whatever it is you think you know about that entire race. Therefore, you're missing out on an entire culture that could be really enlightening to your life.
I agree,
is
but what if
true.
it's just based on looks?
Yeah, you just.
What if it's just based on looks? But
What if
not
in
all
somebody's
people
head
in
they
that
have-
race look the same.
Agreed, but what if somebody has it in their head that they would like to date somebody of their same race? Or like,
Exactly. I
you
mean,
know, I
yeah.
would like to date, you know, a black man, or I would like to date a Latino. What if someone in your race was like, I would really love to date another Vietnamese man?
Yes. I guess for me, part of what I think is really hot
I
about
get
a
what you're
person
saying.
is their culture. Like the way somebody was brought up, the languages they may speak, the way they think. I think that's so sexy in somebody.
That is true.
That is
like
true.
that.
But sometimes, if we're just being real, you can't
Be
help
real.
who you are attracted to.
Right.
Right.
So I do agree with what Lonnie said. If you're not attracted to this, please don't waste my time.
What-
But I dated all the colors of the rainbow.
I know that's right.
And I would have
Taste
never
the rainbow.
Yeah. I would have never met Adam if I thought like that. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, but Freddie has never dated an Asian person. And he said that he never was, just naturally, he's just being real, never was attracted to Asian women in high school. Well, guess who came along and changed his life? I'm just saying.
You're absolutely right.
Well, you never know.
I completely agree that you never know. And I actually recently told one of my girlfriends this because obviously I'm getting married and they were like, oh my God, you know, how do you find love? And I told my girlfriends, I do Airbnb and you know how they have the filters on top and you get to pick like how many bathrooms you want, how many bedrooms you need, should the place have a pool, should it not? And I told my friend, I'm like, girl, you need to change your filters. I'm like, you almost have too many specifics.
Restrictions.
Restrictions that you're blocking out a lot of men that could be a great possibility for you.
Wow.
So I think it is very true that when you sometimes so narrow-minded, you have to realize that you just might not find that man because he just might not be suiting all your picky filters.
Well, Phaedra, what do you have a type?
Well, I mean, I think everybody has a type, but I think, you know, everyone's so gung-ho on being politically correct that people sometimes are not just being truly honest. We do live in the United States, and race is a big issue. And we can see right now with the climate of what's going on, racism exists. People obviously recognize race. I can't go out and you not know I'm a black woman.
Right.
And so I think if you are going to have children, you have to consider a lot of factors. My husband's multicultural, black and white. And I mean, I know that, you know, him being raised, he had difficulties at times, but I know just from all the men that I've dated, I think I'm an equal opportunity employee.
Yes.
As well. And so, you know, while I love all the different cultures, you know, when you're getting married, that is important to know if that cultural perspective can blend with what you've been raised to understand.
That is very
important to you.
That's very true. When my mom found out that I was dating a white man, my mom had one question for him. She asked, "Have you ever dated a black woman before?" Because I want to know that you know Tamara's culture. She has a black mother, and you're gonna have to respect that.
That's right now.
So I appreciated that my mom cared enough.